Ah, this is why I didn't play PC. Hey friends, today's topic is the Corundum hammer. It's a Strand 140 RPM hand cannon from Trials of Osiris. I'm going to speak very quick because we have a lot of information to cover. Starting with the weapon model, the Fatebringer model. Some players dislike this because of the flashlight on the side, which can be seen as distracting or maybe even a little unwieldy in combat where it blocks vision of the opponent, someone peeking, etc. Next thing to mention is the recoil direction. It's 80. It's especially noticeable in controller, very horizontal, hard to control. So to fix this, go extended barrel or chambered compensator to boost the direction to 90, or go arrowhead to boost it to 100. And although you're not getting range or stability from arrowhead, at least you're hitting your shots. Now for the God Roll, I think there are 3 unique use cases, the greatest of which is, especially if you're on mouse and keyboard, go for the Airborne Effectiveness roll. What this looks like is Lone Wolf on the left column, and then any consistency perk on the right, whether that's Precision Instrument, Keep Away, Explosive Payload, or Opening Shot. You might be tempted to go Extended Mag or Steady Rounds for the magazine, but because of the Origin trait giving you more AE, you don't really need to. You could run Accuraz rounds. You don't necessarily have to commit to Icarus Grip. You don't necessarily have to commit to In-Flight Compensator. You don't have to commit to Lucky Pants. You can just run Stompies and let the AE version of this gun paint yellow numbers. Here's what the Origin trait is. Fleet-footed. Dealing damage grants you an extended window of increased movement speed and airborne effectiveness. Landing a final blow increases these effects. I highly recommend this roll if you're on mouse and keyboard. It is worth a vault space. Now the other 2 use cases, you can argue that they're not really necessary if you have stuff in your vault to replace it. First of which is building into the Slice perk. What this perk does, caster class ability, and the bullets sever. So on Hunter I dodge, and then I shoot somebody, and they're severed, so they deal 10% less damage. Because they're severed, I can proc Stylus Executioner, which gives me wall hacks and makes for very fun clips. Now before this existed, we used to have to use Better Devils, and I'm going to argue it's still better at the job if you're running Prismatic anyway, because with Swashbuckler, plus Facet of Dawn, you can use Knockout Titan to give you Radiant, and you can 2-tap with Swashbuckler, and then you still have your Thruster to activate Slice. Or if you're Hunter, you can use Combination Blow. It's a very solid and fun build. But Corundum Hammer for not Swashbuckler is better Devils. If you look on D2 Foundry now, you can see the stats are 52 range, 72 stability, and 78 aim assist with a good Origin trait that gives it more accuracy and range. Corundum Hammer, I would say I have the ideal roll right now. 72 range, 66 stability, and 75 aim assist with an arguably more impactful Origin trait, but you can also use Roar the Battle, which is what I did in the gameplay, to get more stability and handling, which I did notice. On controller, I typically don't build into airborne effectiveness because I feel that I'm already so bad at aiming in the air anyway that it doesn't really make a difference. Of course, in the right column with Slice, I want any consistency perk that I can get. I would even take Sword Logic here, I really would. The third use case is the Daily Driver, where you go something like Slide Shot and Keep Away. If you don't have a Rose, I guess this is the next best thing because Rose is unobtainable. I don't know what Bungie was thinking with this. In my opinion, I like Rose better. It's easier to shoot, it's also a lightweight frame, and it's a kinetic. So if I'm using a Camille's dagger from the previous match and I see a close quarter map up here, I can just swap to Rose, done. No more swapping mods, no nothing, no loadout slots. I'm just ready to go. Let's talk about Explosive Payload before I go into the build gameplay. Explosive Payload got nerfed, and Ferropotent Armor also got added to the game, and if you read that, when your shields begin to regenerate, you gain flinch resistance and damage resistance, 2.5% damage resistance for a short time. And that makes it so not even Explosive Payload can 3-tap. You have to 4-tap. Which means that if you want to use Explosive Payload, you gotta go all the way up to 140 weapons to make the nerf seem like it never happened. And it's okay, but you're already investing so much that I'm gonna argue that you might as well go to 180 weapons and use the B7 pistol for a 0.67 time to kill. The gameplay featured had Slice and Precision Instrument and used Prismatic class item with Spirit of the Coyote. Note that I purposely did not use Dragon Shadow because Dragon Shadow makes every gun feel great to use, and it's not really true to a review of the hand cannon. I simply used Prismatic so that I could get Stylus Executioner to proc a lot of wall hacks, and the fragments and the mods and whatnot doesn't really matter. Dealer's choice, choose what you find fun. Now I put almost 800 kills on this hand cannon, and I didn't feel like I really hit quality gameplay, so it's going to be a little segmented and cut up. I still would say the hand cannon is great, I just didn't like it. Still going to sit in my vault, but I think I prefer other hand cannons more. Also, if you notice a segment of the gameplay where there's a player shooting me in the back on repeat, I don't know if it was for a good or bad reason. I don't care to find out. Can't really do anything about it. I think the best course of action is just to ignore it and it goes away on its own. So I don't want to see any comments in the comment section about that. I appreciate it. See you in the next one. Should be fine. I wasn't gonna use that or anything. Oof. Well, it could still work. Doubt though. Gotta aim that lower next time. But don't let him use it. Give me them walls. That did not show me the radar the way I thought it would. Even missing with explosive payload but splashing them still slices them. Little body block there. Immediately dodging out if it looks bad. I don't have the range to fight this, so I'm just gonna dodge if they're pre-aimed on me. Crouch, let my teammate take the aggro. There we go. A lot of players need to crouch more in this game. The radar just gives away so much information. Ooh, that did a lot of damage, whatever the fuck that was. Just gotta wait. I can't move. I'm getting like purposely body blocked. Streamer mode has been long overdue in this game. Good thing we're getting that with Marathon though. Right? They spent all this money, you know, Getting streamers to promote their game would be crazy if they could be harassed 24/7 and stream sniped with when the matchmaking algorithm gets figured out. Nah, seriously, I'm being facetious there. I hope they got that shit figured out, like they have a contingency plan ready. Thank you for giving me a duel. I was worried I wouldn't be able to review this weapon today. Alright, still rotating. Another great duel. Ballistic slam? Oh shit. I can never aim with suspend. If you ask me, suspend is the same as being frozen, because I will never land that shot. This is a map that I strongly believe in first person to mid has an influence on the match, so I'm there. I'm already there. Only 4 in the chamber. 2, I gotta leave. Third person ball. We play the heady. I thought I saw a throwing knife in his hand. I have to ditch in a sec. Let's just spike them if they peek. Sniper's ready. Unfortunate miss, but that's okay. And we go. Third person ball. Big damage. Maybe that backed him off. Gamble is in. There's an orb somewhere, thank God. If I'm getting chased, hopefully my team crossfires. Beautiful teams. Not the best shooting match for me, but I feel like the decision making is on point. Now we're gonna spawn kill people jumping out of A flag. I got 2 dodges to live if I need to. They'll leave for power ammo, trust. Now I'm gonna catch them in sprint. Actually, I can stand on this flag and cancel it. There we go. Cade, please. Give me the wall hack. Here we go. Again, bad shooting, but you see the vision. Six in the chamber. Close. Choke my shot again. Got art team slid up in the air. I mean, that's just a ramp though. It's just Destiny physics. It's more a problem with AE than the art team, but you know what I mean. Could be to the left, so I gotta be careful. Alright, those A flag sprinters, they're coming out any second now. Do you know for playing like this, it always annoys people in the comment section. Like, how dare you spawn kill? It's like, my man, that is how arena shooters are played. Controlling the spawns is a skill thing. Yeah, the devs can fail on the balancing front for sure, and there are definitely problematic maps. Oh, the actual luckiest hip fire. On controller, that is gambling to the nth degree. Did I hit it? No. Facing shots. Nice. Half damage. I'll wait. Mostly because I had a team on the cross. Maybe he backs up. I still have 2 bullets. We're chilling. Nice tag. Just leave the bullet. Never mind. Teammate might need to back up. We're good. Sometimes I break those. Sometimes I don't. Sprinter. I got robbed there. What the hell? Tried to time him dropping. I might be able to unicorn somebody on the way out of C. That's why we call it unicorn. And I just get my grapple back. I need this ammo. Still have my dodges. Use my dodge if I need to. Just could not find my kill. Like, shot is not on this game, but I'm still very happy with this gameplay. I have enough ammo to kill it. I guess 1's all I needed. No way I hit that on repeat. Let's just fight a new fight. Thank you, team. He's doing a good job blocking. Go get my ammo, my marksman dodge. Hold this one. We're good. Sometimes you can't do anything about melee lunge. You just never know where they're gonna end up. Let's grapple to get power. I don't have grapple, so maybe I can thread the needle on the tether. Maybe not hit my teammate in the back. We're good. My team's cracked. We actually got power ammo. It's a rarity. I dodged because I thought the other guy would follow up immediately. Right here. I dislike the glass. There we go. Special first. Now the tangle. Oh, he's got retail blast. I learned my lesson. Cade Perk. Cade Perk! Cade Perk! Peek! I'll put that one in for the commentary side. The shot was awful though, like, damn, what a disgrace.